First of all, the men in uniform, I want to thank you all for serving for others, for the country. Sometimes the government makes mistakes, or the leaders leaders make bad judgments sometimes. And then as a result, you maybe blamed for things that are you not responsible for. But I want you to remember that the people of the United States are smart. They know you're taking orders, and no one's gonna blame for you. Always, everybody's behind you, and we will just thank for your service. So please remember, no matter what, people understand that you are good and serve us. I just want to share a little story when Laura was a little baby or toddler. The first thing, when she was little, well actually, her sister too, I already had one thing I wanted to make sure she gets. And so that was a pretty easy goal for me. And that was, we wanted to make sure she brushes her teeth before going to bed every night. And just because I didn't have a good habit when I was a kid, so I had frequent trips to the dentist. And that was painful. So I just didn't want that happen to Laura. But now when I look back, I think it did something more than giving her nice teeth. And I think, when kids are young and they're tired, they're sleepy, they're not always, happy, and they just don't want to brush teeth, right? So we want to make sure she's not going to get away with it. And then every night we made sure she brushed teeth. And what happened is, now I look back, I think that gave her that sort of sense of a duty. Whatever you do, I think she's going to give her 100%. And I just want to share one story when she was about, I think she was like the 3rd grade, and she brought home a homework. It was a massive amount of homework. And she had a little math workbook, and she said, I have to do 50 pages of this workbook or this tonight. And so she was, working on it, and I don't know what time she went to bed, but probably it was like midnight. And then the next day I heard that she couldn't finish it. So she brought that workbook to school and told her teacher, I tried, but I couldn't do all 50 pages. And her teacher, I heard, was so sorry because she only meant the page 50. Another story is when she was like probably 5th grade or maybe 6th, with these girls over here. And she's short, right? She's shrimp. Somehow they decided to take up on basketball. She wanted to get on the basketball team, and she had no experience whatsoever, and she was short. So she was put on the C team, right? Not A, not B, C team. And then
there was no B team.
Exactly. And then, so the only court time they get is 5 a.m. for the practice, for the C team. So I said, no way, we're not getting up there. take you there at 5 a.m. So, she was so unhappy. She cried, she got mad, and she threatened me. Instead was, Daddy, when you get old, I'm going to send you to the nursing home. Needless to say, she went, right? So Jeremy, here's a lesson for you. Don't even try to argue with her, just agree with her. Life is imperfect, right? We tried everything, and we tried to make it perfect, but it's not going to happen. It's just, you know, that's the way it is. Imperfect world. And in this imperfect world, I think we have pretty much close to almost perfect couple right here. And I'd like to for their long and happy marriage. Cheers. Cheers.